Welcome to week 4. I hope you're really enjoying the course so far. This week I'm going to be briefly reviewing Chapter 3 for you, Conceptual Structures, and also start talking about the professional use of semiotics and marketing. So conceptual structures or concepts is really just talking about ideas. Here's a good explanation. First, we might say, is Harley-Davidson an American design? And that would be a question of fact. Is it an American design? Second, we might ask, is the Harley-Davidson a good design? And that would be a question of value. Is it designed well? We have to understand what design is in order to understand that question and answer it. So that brings us to the third question, what is design? And that is a question of concept. So contrasting concepts helps us to understand them. For example, raw versus cooked. Native versus foreign, good versus evil, formal versus casual, design versus aimlessness. So you can see we're talking about big ideas here. One of the first consideration that our author asks us to engage in is the concepts of truth and falseness or falsity. And he shows a very famous painting of a pipe that says in French, "This is not a pipe." Who's telling the truth? Who's lying here? Well, it's not a real pipe, is it? It's a picture of a pipe. And that is our author's introduction to us sort of struggling and interrogating concepts and how we're going to let them influence our communication. So as you can see, I've listed here 8 different pairs of concepts that this chapter deals with. I'm not going to go over each of them with you now in this lecture, so I'm going to ask you to read very carefully this chapter so that you can understand and use these terms in your semiotic analyses and your writings. This week I'm also asking you to visit 2 websites on cultural codes and specifically how they're used professionally in marketing and strategic communication. Semiotics is a semiotics-driven research agency that uses the tools of semiotic analysis to inspire brands. Read about their work with semiotic codes to inspire your own analyses of popular culture. When you go to the link, scroll down beyond the written words to see examples of their visual coding. I'm showing you one example here on this screen. Next, I'd like you to visit Highlowbrow. This is one of Semiotics' founders, Josh Glenn, runs this site, and where you're going to find more examples of using semiotics in branding, package design, and communications. Particularly pay attention to his Code X series that analyzes cultural codes. Many may strike you as sort of trite and obvious. Why? Well, I think that's because that's exactly how semiotic codes do function in our daily lives, in popular culture. They operate at the "that's just how things are" level of sort of primary obviousness. And what we're doing in this course is asking you to use that sort of common sense way of communicating, but also embedding deeper meaning within your communications. I think you'll enjoy both of these sites. And then I would like you to watch a video. It's entitled Marketing Semiotics. You will listen to and meet Jeff Hecker, who's founder of the marketing research firm Athena Brand Wisdom. He talks about how his firm uses semiotics. this is the end of this very short lecture, as I promised. I do hope you enjoy the readings, the links, and the video this week.